हटा huh? Welcome to the class. See, in the previous classes we have learned how to find out the value or how to evaluate 2 cross 2 determinants and 3 cross 3 determinants. So we have worked out some of the problems. So if a 3 cross 3 determinant is given, then we can expand it along any row or any column. Okay, so in this class let us consider properties of determinants. Very important properties. So we have 8 to 9 properties. So let us work out some of the properties in this class. Okay, these are all the simple statements. You need to remember all the statements. So you don't have to worry about the proofs. Okay, we can take some examples and verify the properties. So proof is not compulsory here, but we have to remember the statements. So let us begin with this property here. First property. So what is the property here? So very simple property. The value of a determinant remains unchanged if, see, its rows and columns are interchanged. So what is the meaning here? If I consider any 3 cross 3 determinant and if I interchange rows and columns, then that value will not change. Okay, so that means, see here, let us consider the determinant here. See A1, generally I will write A1, A2, A3, see B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. Okay, this is my determinant of order 3 cross 3. So now let me expand this along first row. So we know how to expand this. So we can write it in one step here. See A1. So this we have to leave this column and this row. So what we should write? B2, C3 minus C2, B3. See minus A2 into, see, you leave this column and this row. So B1, C3 minus C1, B3. So last one is plus A3. See this column and this row. So then I will get these 4 elements. So I can take the product here. B1, C2 minus C1, B2. So let me call this as equation 1. This is the expansion of this determinant. So what the property says, see, if rows and columns are interchanged, that means I will now interchange the rows and columns. Okay, let us call that another determinant. Okay, let delta dash or delta 1. So whatever we look at delta dash, we'll write delta dash that means now what I will do, I will interchange the rows and columns here. So what the determinant is, so okay, determinant looks like this: A1, B1, C1, then A2, B2, C2. See the difference. A3, B3, C3. Okay, this is the determinant got by interchanging the rows and columns. Now we shall expand this determinant and see what is the expansion of this determinant. Okay, so then that value and we shall compare this value. So will they both be same or not? That's the point here. So okay, I will expand this here. Okay. So this one is plus minus plus. Okay, okay. So as we know this, we can expand along any row or any column. Okay, we can expand along first row also. So here what we have done here is plus minus plus. We have expanded along first row. We know we can do it in 6 ways. We can expand along any row or any column. Okay, see here. Here A1 is A1, A2, A3. See here, plus minus plus. Okay, I will expand this determinant along, see, first column. Okay, I will consider this column here. So let us expand along C1, see, first column. So column is here. So I can write the signs plus minus plus. Okay, I will take this column here. So what happens here? Delta dash is equal to, see, A1. So A1. So you leave this column and this row. So you get this. B2, see here, B2 C3 minus B2 B3. Okay, so I am considering this column. I am expanding along first column. See, minus A2 into, see, you leave this row and this column. So A2 lies in this row and in this column. Then I will get this. Okay, B1 C3 minus B1 C3 minus C1 B3. Then last one is plus A3 into, see, you leave this row and this column, I will get B1 C1 B2 C2, so I cross multiply here, B1 C2 minus C1 B2 C1 B2. Okay, let me call this as equation 2. See, this is the expansion of the determinant after interchanging the rows and columns. So see here, we compare this equation 1 and equation 2. See here, the A1 into B2 C3 minus C2 B3, then minus A2 into B1 C3 minus C1 B3, that is the same, plus A3 into B1 C2 minus C1 B2. See, both are same. So comparing 1 and 2, we see that this value of the determinant is as good as the value of the determinant which I got after interchanging the rows and columns. Okay, so this is our first property. What is the property says? If rows and columns of a determinant are interchanged, then value of the determinant remains unchanged. Okay, so we can verify it by taking one of the simple examples. Okay, let's do it here. So verification, I will show the verification by taking one example. Okay, so let us consider the example. Okay, verification purpose, I will take one example here. So let say delta is equal to, so we can take any example here. So that is, say I will take 2, so you can take your own examples. 2 minus 3 5, 6 0 4, 1 5 minus 7. Okay, let us consider this determinant. So let us find out the value. So let us evaluate this. See, plus minus, I will expand this along first row. So let us see what happens here. Delta is equal to, see, plus 2. Okay, so you leave this row and this column. So 0 into minus 7 0, minus 4 into 5, that will go on 20. See here, minus into minus, see, plus, that becomes plus 3. So 3 means leave this column and this row. So 6 into minus 7, minus 42, minus 4 into 1, that is 4. Then plus 5. 5 into, see, leave this column and this row. 6 5 is 30. See, 30 minus 0 into 1, that is 0. Okay, so let us take, simplify this. 2 into 0, see, 0 minus 20, it will be minus 20, plus 3 into, so minus 42, minus 4, that will be minus 46. Then plus 5 into 30 minus 0, it will be 30. So then minus 40, see, plus into minus, minus here. This is 138, then plus 150. Okay, so we can make the simplification here. See, minus 40 minus 138 plus 150. So what it will be? See, minus 178 plus 150. So here, unlike signs are there, we have to subtract. So minus 178 plus 150, it will be minus 28. Okay, minus 28. So this is the value of this determinant. So we can note down this. So what the value we got? We got minus 28. Okay. Next, what is the property says here? Okay, let us interchange the rows here. Then I get another matrix here. Say let delta dash. See, I will consider. See, I will interchange the rows and columns here. See, 2 6 1 minus 3 0 5, then 5 4 minus 7. See, I have interchanged the rows and columns. Let's see the expansion of this. So what is the value here? Okay, so I will take this one here, 2. See, 2 into, leave this column and this row. So 0 minus 20. See, minus 6 into, so this column and this row. See, minus 3 into minus 7. That will be, product will be plus 21. Minus 5 into 5, that will be what? 25. Then plus 1 into, so use this column and this row. See, minus 3 into 4, that will be what? Minus 12. 5 into 0, minus 0. So that is the product. See, 2 into, see, 0 minus 20, it will be minus 20. Minus 6 into 21 minus 25 will be minus 4. Then plus into minus, minus 12 into 1, that is 12. So it will be minus 40, minus into minus plus 24, minus 12. I will write as it is. So okay, let us simplify this. See here, minus 40 minus 12 plus 24 is there. So on simplification, what I will get? See, minus 40 minus 12, that will be minus 52 plus 24. So once again I have to subtract here. So 52 minus 52 plus 24. So what will be the answer here? Okay, we shall subtract here. So 52 minus 24. So I will get C minus 28. Okay, value of delta dash is also C minus 28, and value of delta, C original determinant, so this determinant, so value of this is minus 28. Value after interchanging the rows and columns, that is also minus 28. So the property says even if we interchange the rows and columns of a determinant, the value of the determinant will not change. See, it will remain same. That is our first property. Okay, you can take your own examples. This is not the rule that you have to take this example only. You take any 3 cross 3 determinant, interchange the rows and columns, then see and compare both the values. So both the values will be same. Okay, this is the first property. Okay, let us go for second property. So what is the second property here? Second property, so let me write the statement here. So second property says if any two rows or columns of a determinant are interchanged. See, if any two rows or columns of a determinant are interchanged, then sign of the determinant changes. See here, this is our second property. Okay, so what it says, see here, if any two rows or columns, so in the first property we have taken the transpose of the determinant. Okay, second property is, see, if any two rows or columns, so if I select any two rows or for that matter columns of a determinant, if I interchange those rows and columns, then the sign of the determinant will change. Okay, it will not remain same, it will change. So what is the meaning here? See, if I take this, so I will take the determinant, see, delta. So my determinant will be what? A1, see, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2. So this is my determinant generally. Okay, if I interchange rows or column, if I interchange any two rows or column, that means, so this is my original determinant here. See, if I expand this, so same steps, I will get what? Okay, let me write those steps again here. See, A1 into, so as we done in our first property, what we get? B2 C3 minus B3 C2 minus A2 into, see, leave this column on this row. So B1 C3 minus C1 B3 plus, so this last element is A3, then we'll get what? B1 C2 minus C1 B2. So this is the value of the determinant here. Okay, so what I will do here is, see, if any two rows or columns are interchanged, so okay, let us see, the meaning is, so let us interchange any two rows or columns. See, I will write this one symbolically here, see, if I write this, see, I will interchange first row and second row. You can interchange any two rows or columns. If I interchange, see, first row and third row, that means next I will write, see, this row replaces first row and the first row replaces third row. Then I will get the determinant. So that determinant, I will take that as delta 1 or delta dash. Okay, so that determinant will be what? See here. So R1 and R3. So that is C1, C2, C3. See, R3 comes to R1. So I have not disturbed this. So B1, B2, B3. Then this first row comes to third row's place. Okay, that one will A1, A2, A3. So see here, this is the meaning here. So what I have done here is I have interchanged first row and third row. Okay, I have not disturbed second row. Then I get this matrix. This determinant. Okay, so then the property says whatever the value I will get this the value of this determinant here sign changes. See, sign of the determinant changes. That means after expansion I will see that the sign will change. Okay, so we can verify it by taking 3 cross 3 determinant here, or we can generally expand this and show that the sign changes. Okay, so let us expand this one. So the statement is if any two rows or columns of a determinant are interchanged, then sign of the determinant changes. Okay, so let us see this one. We can call this as equation 1. Okay, I will show that here. Okay, B1 C2 minus A2 into this. So I will write this one. Okay, let us expand this delta 1. So I will show here delta 1 is equal to C1 into so normal procedure, we can follow the normal procedure. So leave this row and this column. So I will get this B2 A3 minus A2 B3, then minus C2 into this row and this column. So B1 A3. So B1 A3 minus B3 A1, then I will get last element is C3. So use this column and this row. So B1 A2 minus A1 B2 minus A1 B2. Okay, this is the expansion of this. See here. So next I will multiply all this. C1 B2 A3 minus C1 A2 B3 minus C2 B1 A3, C minus C2 minus plus C2 B3 A1, then plus, I will continue here, C3 B1 A2 minus C3 A1 B2. Okay, I have multiplied all this. So I will take, see here, I will take minus outside from all here. So I will take minus outside. So then what I will get, see minus, this will be plus, then this will be minus C1 B2. So all the signs will be changed here. See, minus becomes plus C1 A2 B3 plus C2 B1 A3 minus C2 B3 A1 C minus, then minus into minus will be plus C3 B1 A2. So it is minus here, so plus C3 A1 B2. Okay, so just you write the opposite signs. So what I will get, see minus. See, in this you mark the terms here. So what are the common elements here? Okay, the term which is containing A1 here is, see, this one is, so these two contain A1 here. So from these two terms I can take A1 outside. See, A1 into, so A1 into, so these two are B2, see B2 C3 minus B3 C2. Okay, so from these two terms I have taken A1 outside, I got this. Then you search for A2. So what are the terms containing A2? Okay, so this is the term containing A2 and here is the term here. Okay, so I will get, see, minus, so I will take A2 common here. So A2 into, see, minus A2. So what I will get, B1 C3 minus, see, C1 B3. Okay, then what are the terms remaining here? See, plus, see, A3 is, this one is A3 and so this one is. So from these two terms I can take A3 common here. So if I take plus A3 common, so I will get B1 C2, see here, B1 C2 minus B2 C1. So B1 C2 minus B2 C1. So these are the terms. Simply we can copy this and write it here. So I have taken minus outside. See, minus, so on the left hand side I have the new determinant delta 1. See, whatever we have written, see, inside the bracket, this whole thing is what? This is nothing but the original determinant. See here, this is the quantity inside the bracket. So what I can write, instead of all these things, see here, you compare all the terms, they are all same here, a3 b1 c2 minus b2 c1. Okay, so all this is c delta. Delta. So what is the property here? So property says if any two rows or columns of a determinant are interchanged, then value of the determinant changes the sign. See, value of the determinant was delta, so the sign is negative. This is the statement of the property. Okay, we can verify it by an example. So I have shown the proof here. So we have proved that the new determinant is equal to changes the sign, that is minus delta. So whatever the quantity I have written inside the bracket, that is delta. Okay, let us verify this by taking one small example here. Okay, I will consider 3 cross 3 determinant. Okay, let us consider one determinant here. Okay, this is example here for verification of second property. So let us consider the determinant here. Okay, 1 0 2 2 1 1 1 1 1. Okay, let us take this. So let us expand this along first row. So plus minus plus. See, value of this determinant will be what? 1. See, 1 into, leave this column and this row. So 1 into 1 1, 1 minus 1 into 1 what? 1. See, here 0 is given, so minus 0 into anything will be 0. So I will not consider this element. I will consider plus 2 into, so leave this column and this row. So 2 into 1 2, 2 minus 1 into 1 1. Okay, 2 minus 1. So 1 minus 1 0, so 0 into 1 0 0. So 2, see, 2 into 2 minus 1 is 1. So value will be 2. Okay, value of this determinant is what? Plus 2. Okay, let us consider another determinant. See, delta 1. Delta 1. So this is the determinant. Let us interchange first row and third row as we done in the property. See, let us interchange first row and third row. So what happens here? See. So observe carefully. This is the property we have proved. Okay. Then I will write 1 1 1. Then I have not disturbed second row. Then this comes here 1 0 2. So let's expand this. So plus minus plus. Okay. Okay, I have interchanged first row and third row. So I will take the value here 1 into, see, this row and this column. So 2 into 1 2 minus 0 minus 1 into, see, this column and this row. 4 minus 1 into 1, that will be what? 1. Then plus 1 into, see, this column and this row, delete this. 2 into 0 0 minus 1 into 1 1. So we have to take the product here. See, 2 minus 0 is 2. 2 into 1, what I will get? 2. See, 4 minus 1 is 3. So minus. So 3 into 1, that will be what? 3. Then plus. So 1, see, 1 into 0 minus 1. So that will be what? 1 into minus 1. 0 minus 1 is minus 1. Then plus into minus, that will be what? Minus. So I should write minus here. Minus 1. Okay. See, 2 minus 3 minus 1. So what happens here? 2 minus 3 minus 1. So that will be 2 minus 3 is what? Minus 1. So that minus 1. So minus 1 minus 1. See, this is minus 2. See what I told? Minus. See, value of delta is 2. And value of that determinant after interchanging the rows. See, after interchanging first row and third row, I got minus 2. See, value of delta is 2. After interchanging rows or columns, I got what? Minus 2. See, this is the property. You have to understand this. So if we interchange any two rows or columns in a determinant, value of the determinant changes the sign. See, plus 2 with minus 2. So this is the basic thing the property, second property says. Okay. So in this property, what we have put, original value is plus 2 and after interchanging the rows and columns, I got minus 2. So in this class, we have learned two properties. Okay. So let me recall those two properties. So what the first property says, if we interchange the rows and or columns of a determinant, value of the determinant will not change. That is the first property. So second property says, if any two columns or rows of a determinant are interchanged, then sign of the determinant changes. Okay. These two properties, we have verified it by taking the examples. So you can take your own examples like this and verify these two properties. So let me take up the continued part or remaining properties in the other class.